Hello again, I'm back and let's do more business news. World Bank has given its firm commitment to support government stabilize the economy. Visiting World Bank Vice President Hafiz Ghanem disclosed this when he paid a courtesy call on President Akufo-Addo today at the Flagstaff House.
The objective is really, since Ghana is such an important country for Africa and especially for this region, we want to see how we can help Ghana and make sure that the growth and the development that are taking place in Ghana continue and accelerate. So that is really why I'm here. I thought I would like to listen to see what more we should be doing, of what less, if you wish, also, Mr. President. So with the minister already this morning, we went through more or less our entire program and looking forward how we can increase our support and strengthen and deepen it. And I think that we see eye to eye on what needs to be done, and we really wanted to get your guidance about how you see the role of the World Bank in Ghana and what we can do to ensure Ghana's success and continued success in development.
Let's do other stories now. Some of the major oil marketing companies in the country have adjusted their prices at the pumps. Joy Business understands the move is to help them recover costs incurred as a result of the cedi's recent depreciation. However, market leader GOIL has kept its prices unchanged at the pump. Sources close to GOIL say the costs incurred in importing these products does not warrant an increase. This should mean that a litre of petrol and diesel is still being sold at GOIL service stations at around 5 cedis 18 pesos. And this is the second time GOIL has maintained prices. Let's go over to the phone now to speak to the Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumer, Duncan Amwa, on this development. Thanks so much for your time, sir.
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Right. So are the OMCs not in a haste to recover the costs incurred as a result of the cedi's depreciation?
Well, it is a dicey situation for some of them. If you look at how much the cedi had performed over the period, and then again you also juxtapose with the fact that the first window in March, prices did go up by 4.7%. One would have expected that around this period when the cedi seemed to be doing pretty well, maybe they would have paid prices in order to be able to at least recover some of the forward forecast for the cedi dollar or the forex. But the multinationals, the very big ones, have decided that their overheads and whatever would have to be equally adjusted or met. So they've gone up. And that, again, leaves us wondering whether GOIL is going to be able to sustain the market if the multinationals have to go up like we are seeing. But like you said, GOIL hasn't gone up, though others have.
Yeah, it's good you mentioned about, you spoke about sustainability. I was going to ask you that. Do you think that GOIL is actually doing the bidding of government, especially when we have no cushion at all from government in terms of subsidies?
Well, earlier, when deregulation began somewhere 2015, later 2016, suspicion for most of industry players was that GOIL was receiving subsidies from government. I can confirm that we have gone through, we have done some background checks and investigations independently. It doesn't look as though the government of Ghana itself has the liquidity to even pump. What GOIL has often thrived on has been the economies of scale, where they are able to do so much by way of volume and sound management practice. So mostly they are able to just adjust their own should I call it margin, in order to be able to accommodate some of these increases. Unfortunately, if you speak to a wider section of the petroleum downstream market, they also are not too happy, because it looks as though if they have to follow GOIL most of them would end up collapsing completely.
Right.
Notwithstanding, I do think that those who may have to go up would have to go up. Those who can sustain their prices and their margins at the current levels may be able to do so, and that is when we'll be seeing the real effect of a fully deregulated downstream market.
You said as to whether GOIL can sustain that is another question, but in your opinion, do you think that GOIL can actually sustain this?
Like I indicated, for a company that does over 60 million liters monthly, you can imagine what it means when they decide that they were just going to drop margins and even do 2 pesos, a liter.
Right.
It means that they may be able to sustain themselves. But beyond that, we would want to caution that the government should not sit aloof and watch fuel prices continue to dance upward. We believe there's a few interventions left for government to at least consider. But so far, the only intervention that the NPA has thrown in happens to be the price stabilization and recovery levy.
Right.
There is a mid-year budget coming. We'll be quite happy if government demonstrates better commitment at reducing fuel prices. We're hitting almost 24 Ghana cedis, and that is indeed worrying. Though we are not done with these increases yet, from what you are seeing on the world market, and the fact that the city is itself also not very stable. Government at this point.
Thank you very much, Duncan Amwa, for that insightful conversation. But let's move to the commodity market now, where crude oil sold today at $67.14 a barrel, while gold went for $1,322.76 an ounce.